Hi, Kurt and Christopher, and anybody else out there in viewer land, YouTube watcher land, Facebook clicker on status updater land. Yeah, I wanted to make a video. I'm really late. It's Friday, and I'm actually on the East Coast, so it's 3 hours later than being late on a Friday afternoon. So I apologize for that. Um, I am the last end of my holiday time is spent here on the East Coast for some family things that we had to kind of rush off to travel about. So that's why this is late, and I'm actually going to make a very short video for you. I don't really have time, and I'm not really in the right place to make a long video for you for various reasons. But I wanted to at least give you something so that you could know that I was still alive and you know doing okay generally. This is a music post, and I want to plug three things for you briefly. Three things that I really enjoy. Musicians and people that I've known, and let me pull up my list here so I don't mess it up here. Yes, three things. So the first one is a good friend of mine, Kelly Michael Fox, who also studied at Eastern and graduated with, he actually not with, he graduated 2 quarters before me from the music composition program, is now at Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute in Troy, in Troy, New York. Ithaca, Troy, all these Odyssey names are just Odyssey and Greek mythology and Homer names. I get them all mixed up. He is at Rensselaer, and he is doing right now. I don't want to speak for him. He's probably going to watch this and say you got it totally wrong, but he's working on some installation stuff most recently, and I've put a link down here on this side, I guess, to his most recent work, Charivari. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's really cool. Rather short video, but very worth checking out. And this is really exciting for me to see because it's the evolution of a work that he premiered at Eastern. So it's something about which I was very excited. So that's number one. Now number two is there's a piece down here also by a composer named Scott Blasco. The piece is Pentecost, having kind of a religious theme there. It came out at the end of Pentecost season, which recently ended. In talking about the liturgical calendar here, it's actually a rather long piece, about 20 minutes, 8-bit, very meditative, very drone-like, minimalist. So if you have the time, check it out. If you don't have the time, make the time and then check it out. I recently went down to WSU, to Pullman, Washington State University for you out-of-staters, to go visit Scott, and we had a day to kind of talk about things, talk shop. He showed me a new installation he was working on, gave me some scores of his. He's a wonderful guy, so please go ahead and check out that piece and follow any of his other stuff on SoundCloud if you like it. Number three is Jason Campbell. His band is called Mirror Mirror, and he's on SoundCloud also. He has a lot of songs that I think are really cool. I actually played with his band, oh boy, I guess it was 3 summers ago now. 3 summers ago for one glorious summer. I had to stop when it was time for my junior year of college because I just didn't have time to be staying out in bars until 3 a.m. on a Wednesday night playing a show for 20 people. But really love Jason. He's a very great guy. Love his music. Please check it out. I really miss playing in that band, and I wish it could have worked out in terms of logistics, but musically it definitely worked out. So those are my three things: Kelly Michael Fox, Scott Blasco, and Mirror Mirror, Jason Campbell. Check them out. Let me know what you think. Send me a comment, send me a text, send me a Facebook message, do something. Find me at my house if you know where to find me, and I'll see you next week.